Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have a second company here. It's NIMR, and let me briefly introduce the company. So NIMR is the Arabic word for the tiger. The company is the leading manufacturer of a light, medium-weight wheeled military vehicles in the Middle East and North Africa regions. NIMR is based in United Arab Emirates. This vehicle serves in armed forces across all MENA region. With a complete in-house design capability, modern production facilities and maintenance, repair and overhaul, NIMR provides a total life cycle solution for clients worldwide. For the further discussion and debates, I would love to present you Mr. Oliver Pierce. Welcome on stage. And please present us what is waiting for us today.
Thank you very much, David. So good morning, everybody. We're very pleased to be here to demonstrate the Ashbound 440A, our tactical light armored vehicle. This is one of 16 vehicles that NIMR produces, but we'd like to bring it here today to demonstrate the platform capability, along with our partners Metrovib with a shot detection system, and Kongsberg with the remote weapon station.
All right.
So, as you mentioned, NIMR is based in UAE, in Abu Dhabi. We're a UAE government-owned company, so state-owned. We have a factory producing 7 vehicles per day, with 3,500 vehicles currently in active service across 9 different countries. These vehicles are in combat currently. They're battle-proven. They've been tested against many calibers of weapons, from 5.56 up to 14.5. They're also blast-protected up to standard level 4, which is 10 kilos of TNT.
Oh, wow.
And out of the 2,500 vehicles in service, there's not been one fatality of a crew member in a NIMR vehicle. So it's a record we're very proud of.
All right. So are we going to see the live firing right now, or are we going to see it testing?
So I think we're going to see a video here of the NIMR driving a couple of days ago on our test track. Here it is here. So this vehicle is the Ashbound 440A. It's our biggest selling vehicle, 1,000 vehicles in service. It's designed for a combination of mobility and protection. So it's the mobility is a high horsepower engine, 300 horsepower, in combination with full independent suspension, central tire inflation system, and a 6-speed transmission. It gives it great off-road capability. It's got large tires, high ground clearance, and good fording capability. So it's excellent off-road. But also that's combined with high levels of protection. So Staneg level 2 ballistic, which is up to 7.62 armor-piercing rounds, and Staneg level 2A, 2B blast protection, which is 6 kilos of TNT.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
You'll see it here. So we have an opportunity to drive this vehicle later on as part of the touch and try. But this is our driver here driving around the area. We also have a mobility track that demonstrates its capability up gradients, 60%, side slopes 40%, fording, and a range of different mobility tests.
Right. So how long does it take to prepare a man to drive this vehicle?
So typically we provide driver training for the end user itself. It's a week, either in their country, in the end user's country, or in the UAE, in NIMR. But if we were to train the trainer, so train the end user to train their troops, then typically a 2-week course. We also offer training for the service, maintenance, and ILS for the vehicle.
All right, now we see a truck entering the special road that is prepared. Okay, still going. So can you briefly give some characteristics about this truck? What's the weight? What's the speed? You know, what's the size of crew? Minimum,
sure.
Maximum?
I mean, this is really a base platform, so it's highly configurable. But this version here is 5 crew. So it's 8 tons net weight and with a 2-ton payload. But it can be configured with optional systems. So we have here with the RWS from Kongsberg.
Right.
But it could have a manned gun mount or an anti-tank weapon system. It could also be fitted with a range of communications and battle management systems, fire suppression, CBRN. So really we provide a basic generic platform, and then the end user can customize it with different mission equipment to meet each requirement they have,
right.
Whether it's command and control, border security, whatever they're looking for.
And we don't see the gunner on the top, so it means that you can operate from inside. You don't have to get out to shoot a gun.
We do offer manned turrets, but here I think the advantages of an RWS is obviously everything's under armor, so yeah, they're very heavily protected. And also the gunner is behind the driver with a gunner station.
Right.
And you'll see later, I mean, people can fire the vehicle later in the touch and try and fire the weapon, yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're going to see right now a video how the truck is driving over obstacles.
Yeah, so this is demonstrating some capability. There's a step climb here of 400 millimeters. So obviously takes it very slow. It's got differential locks, longitudinally and traverse, so it's no problem with getting over obstacles of this size.
Yeah, just drew easily in piece
Absolutely.
of cake.
And this obstacle here is an articulation test, so you have 400 millimeters on one side, then 400 on the other, to show the capability of the vehicle. It's got a low center of gravity, very low body roll, to give you maximum stability when firing the weapon.
All right, that's pretty easy way. Actually, you don't need to practice much to pass such.
No, I mean this vehicle is very easy to drive. It's like driving a car. It's an automatic transmission with the engine. Anyone can drive it very quickly. To drive on a full mobility track takes a bit more training. There is some technique involved in driving over these obstacles, but everyone can drive it. So I think it's a very easy vehicle to drive.
Right, and what's the highest obstacle it can drive over?
So a vertical step climb is 400 millimeters, but then you have a gradient climb of 60 degrees, which is 100% grade. So very, very steep. This vehicle was designed obviously initially for desert conditions in very soft sand. Its heritage is in the Middle East. But those same characteristics make it ideal for driving in snow, in mud and swamp.
Right.
So high ground clearance, low ground pressure, 35 horsepower per ton. So it's a very high horsepower engine.
Right. So speaking about such a bit complicated terrain and driving, can you set a gun to the target so it can keep it stable while driving on a rough terrain?
Yes, you can. I mean, my colleague from Kongsberg could probably give more details, but this you have a stabilized weapon station with auto tracking, and that can track objects behind terrain as well. So you'll see some capability later on today, and I can give some more details from my friend Kongsberg.
All right, this really looks piece of cake for
yes,
this truck.
This is the gradient climb, 60 degrees, very easy.
Yeah, I just passed it easily, I would say.
Yeah.
No problems for such a well-designed truck.
Yeah, this is one of 16 platforms, the lightest being 3.5 ton for special operations, up to MRAPs at 26 ton, very highly protected, much higher firepower. So we offer a complete range solution. The vehicles are built on common platforms, so they have the same driveline, same chassis, same suspension. So for spare parts, maintenance, training, everything's the same. You can go from one vehicle to the next, and everything's familiar.
Oh,
so we try to make it as easy as possible and as cost-effective as possible for our customers.
Okay. So I hear that we're going to see soon a video about detection, and probably your colleague's going to present
Absolutely,
more.
yeah. So we're here partnered with Metrovib and Kongsberg, so I'd like to hand over to Jean-Baptiste from Metrovib, who will discuss the acoustic shot detection system.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much for the great presentation, and we're going to see a bit more information.
Thank you, Oliver. Thank you for giving me the chance to talk. Hello.
Welcome on stage. And,
Thank you very much.
Just keep a bit closer to the microphone.
All right. Hope it's better now.
Tell us what we're going to see now.
Perfect. So I represent Metrovib company. As Oliver said, we are providing the gunshot detection system based on acoustics. So basically our system is able to provide you all information about the point of origin of a threat when there is a shot which is performed in your direction.
Right. So probably we're going to see now a video soon.
Yeah.
A demo version.
Brought the system here, so you have a better idea of what it's like.
Just give a second. The operator going to zoom in. Oh, look, lovely.
Okay.
So can you briefly describe us what we have right here?
Yeah, so basically this is the same system as the one which is now mounted on the vehicle.
All right.
So you can see this system has 4 microphones here, which are able to detect the sounds generated by the shots. There are some other sensors, such as GPS, temperature sensors, which are necessary to make all the calculation using our specific algorithm to provide the azimuth, the elevation, the distance, the type of caliber which has been used to shoot at you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's a very complete system. We even provide the GPS coordinates of the point of origin of the shots.
So as far as I understand, you can install the system basically at any vehicle, truck, tank, APC. Am I right?
Yeah, it's a very versatile system which can be used on any type of platform.
Wow.
From a light 4x4 vehicle to a very heavy 8x8 armored vehicle. So we can use it in any configuration. And this system can also be interfaced with other systems, such as the remote weapon station that Kongsberg will talk about afterwards.
So we have 7.62 ammunition shooting. What's the distance that could catch us?
Okay, so basically the system will provide you the information on a display, a ruggedized display that we provide together with the system. The system will give you an alert and provide you all the information about the shot. The distance of detection is mainly limited to the effective range of the weapon itself.
Okay.
Which means like for a 5.56 rifle, the distance will be basically 300 to 400 meters. Okay. But if you are shooting with a sniper gun, .5 caliber,
of course,
then we can detect up to 1.5 kilometer.
That's really a lot. So right now we're going to see the video of a real demonstration how it can detect sound.
Yeah, so this is here you can see the shooter will make a shot, 5.56 millimeter shots, in the direction of the vehicle. The system immediately provides you an alert and all the information about the threat. Those information are given to the operator of the remote weapon station, which can automatically slew to queue in the direction of the threat in order to manage the threat.
And it sets basically a position on a target and it doesn't let it go, right? So basically the gunner now you can see where it comes from, they can see the target as we can see right now.
Yes, exactly. And even if the vehicle is moving, the system will keep tracking the position of the shooter relative to the vehicle.
Wow. Can it recognize multiple shots that are around the vehicle?
Yeah, this is a very important feature because when you're in an ambush, the vehicle can be shot at from different locations with different type of weapons. So the system is able to detect all of them, to provide you a list of all the shots, and so you can define which threat to manage first. You can decide whether to use the higher caliber or the closest distance, but the system will anyway track all the threats which are detected.
So it's a great tool basically to help a commander of a vehicle to take an action and decide what to do if they see the multiple shots around?
Yes,
so
the idea is to provide additional capability to the vehicle, more situational awareness to the crew, in order first to be informed about a threat, because when someone is shooting at you in the vehicle, you don't even hear it. So at least you get the alert and you can react and decide how to manage the threat.
Of course. And that's really great technique. What we're going to see probably next is a live firing, am I right?
Yes, this afternoon during the touch and try, you will be able to go in the vehicle.
Okay.
Shooter will shoot in the direction of the vehicle, obviously not on the vehicle itself. But then you will be able to see on real time the detection of the shot and the information provided by the system.
Perfect, perfect. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. You're welcome to come to this afternoon and have a look at the system.
Perfect.
May I just add that this system is about 25 years old. When we started the development of this system, we are the inventors of this technology. And it has been since then deployed in more than 25 armies, mainly NATO countries, and worked in operation in Afghanistan, in Iraq, and still now in Africa. So it's a combat-proven system used in many armies already.
Okay. All right, so the next person going to come here probably will be your colleague who's going to present live firing, right?
Yes, as I mentioned, the system can be interfaced with the remote weapon station to be even more efficient. And Tom will tell you more about the remote weapon station.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Looking forward to seeing that.
See you later.
Later. All right, we're going to see the third person from the company Kongsberg, and welcome on stage and tell us briefly what we're going to see right now.
Thank you so much. Yes, I represent the company Kongsberg. Yeah. Yes, I represent the company Kongsberg, and we are here today with one of our remote weapon stations called Protector, and today it's fitted with a 12.7 machine gun. So today we're going to do some live firing, and the first target that we're going to shoot at today is a container, approximately I think 230 meters away.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, please be aware that right now will be a live firing, so use ear protection, earplugs. In Lithuania, gerbimieji svečiai, naudokitės sausų apsaugomis, kadangi bus šaudoma koviniais šoviniais. And now we're going to see the live firing, and in a couple of seconds, am I right?
Yes, I can just give the sign to the gunner that and he is ready. So everything is ready. If everybody is wearing their protection, we're ready to fire.
is this target, right?
Yes, that is the target.
Perfect. We're waiting for the live firing. Ladies and gentlemen, eyes on a red container. So the distance is roughly 230 meters.
Yes, that is correct. 230 meters. And Kongsberg has delivered this weapon station to 19 countries now, and worldwide we have delivered more than 18,000 units. So it's quite impressive numbers.
It is. It is. What's really interesting. After the lunch, everyone will have a great chance to see the red container and see the impact, and you can see how the rounds hit it, and you can see what kind of effect was made. Are we going to see the other live firing?
Yes, we're also going to shoot a little bit later today on some different targets when Nammo is presenting their ammunition, because we are using ammunition from Nammo, and at that time we will be shooting at a concrete wall and also at a steel target.
All right, that really looks lovely. And how it was said already, in a couple moments, right after the Inovex, there will be Nammo Company, and Nammo Company will present ammunition, and the other live firing will be presented as well. To be honest, I'm really impressed about a system that is on a roof. We see the 50 cal shooting, no movements, nothing. It's very stabilized, easy to control.
Yes, you're correct. This is a stabilized system that also, of course, can move. The wheel can be in motion, so we can shoot static, but we can also shoot moving.
Basically, how it was already mentioned, we can see the vehicle moving and the target could be set. So it doesn't matter how it moves, it's still the target will be on a pin of a gunner. Right, that was really impressive. So ladies and gentlemen, we've seen great live firing. Please give your applause. And in a couple minutes, we're going to see the third company, Inovex, that will present their products. Thank you so much and see you soon.
Thank you. Thank you so much.